Yo guys, how's it going? And welcome back to the channel. And today is a F1 video and my first one for 2023, which is literally just around the corner. Pre-season testing starts next week and I'm literally so excited for this and can't wait to get into another season of Formula One. But in today's video, we are going to be doing a livery ranking tier list, just like I did last year, of all the liveries that we've had. And we've even got both Alpine liveries for this one as well. So without further ado, this is my ranking of all the liveries. Obviously, before we get into it, the teams have gone down this route of a lot of black and a lot of carbon. This is to save weight on the cars because obviously, especially with these new 2022 cars and now 2023, they are very heavy. They're probably one of the heaviest cars I think we've had in a very long time, if not the heaviest car ever to exist. So yeah, that's why they are a lot of black, but nevertheless, there is some really, really nice ones in this tier list. So without further ado, let's start with Alfa Romeo is the first in this list, so I think we'll start with them. That livery is perfection. It is so nice, and they've basically just changed the white to black, but it's made the livery 10 times better. So for me, that is going straight into S tier. A really, really nice car. Really like the racing overalls as well. They've done a really, really good job. And like I said, all they've really done is replace the black with the white that they had, and it's made it 1,000 times better. So well done, Alfa Romeo, on that one, or whoever's idea that was. Well done, because a lot of these liveries have more or less stayed the same out of everyone. But yeah, Alfa Romeo have absolutely smashed that. Next up is Alpine. Now this is a really tricky one for me because I didn't like Alpine's livery last year, but it actually did grow on me a lot. And now, obviously, we're in this era, like I said, of carbon and all this sort of stuff. They have, I think, ruined the livery quite a lot with the black in just random places, and it just looks completely out of place on the car. So for me, I think this is probably going to have to go down in C, if I'm honest. So yeah, not good at all. And now it literally looks like 3 liveries in one. And like I said, the black is just out of place, and it just looks horrible, to be honest. We'll go with the pink livery as well. I think the pink one is a little bit better. It's more flowing, and obviously because it's one color, with the whole of the pink, it does look a lot better. So I think I'm gonna have to put this in B, to be honest. It's a little bit better than this one, but or should I put it in C and put it above? I might put it above the blue one. But yeah, the blue one for me just doesn't work. There's too much going on, and like I said, it looks messy. It looks unfinished, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Next up, we'll go with Aston Martin. Not a great change to the livery. I think they've changed the shade of the green ever so slightly. Not really sure why. I think the green they had before was quite nice, but they've kept the lime colours and everything. And it does look quite nice, and I think it will look nice on track. So I think I'm going to go put it in a B tier. I think that's quite respectable. Again, it's not changed an awful lot, so I suppose you don't have to change what's not broken, but nevertheless, it would have been nice to see a little bit of change, you know. Next up, let's go for Williams, because Williams, again, fairly similar concept from last year. They have changed it ever so slightly. But for me, I think it is probably going to go in a B rank as well. They've changed ever so slight things on the side pod and stuff, and they've got a little bit more blue, which I'm surprised they actually haven't showed the car off more in a more carbon way, because obviously Williams were one of the teams last year that got rid of all their paint and made the car super lightweight. And I like the Duracell little thing they've done on the top of the engine cover as well. I think that was pretty cool, a nice touch. So yeah, for me, I still think it's a mid-tier livery, but I still like it. Next up, let's go for Red Bull. I'm so disappointed in Red Bull. I really was hoping that they were going to change something. I had it in my heart that they were going to change something. And yes, I know it's a nice livery. I said this last year. But come on, I mean, just change something. Change the colour. Change the way the Red Bull is on the car, you know? Just do something. But they haven't done it. And for me, I'm going to put it in D. No, I'm joking. I'm going to put it in C. I think they should have... Yeah, they should do something with it. And because they haven't, I like the livery, yes, but it's been the same for about 8 years. So, if not longer. So for me, it goes in C. I'm really sorry for all the Red Bull fans out there, but seriously, you can tell by the title of the video as well, or the thumbnail. I'm not happy. Now, let's go for a controversial one, and it's the AlphaTauri. I still don't really know how to look at this car because they've added bits of red on the livery, and I think that's really spoiled it, and it kind of looks like a bit like BWT with their livery. It kind of just looks like, oh, let's have our sponsor on the car somewhere, and it seems that's what they've done with the AlphaTauri. So for me, is it better than the Alpine? I do think it's better than the Alpine, but I think I might put it above C. Or is it B worthy? I do like the engine cover and the sort of black underneath the car, but I feel like they could have done with a bit more blue on the front of it. I think that would have made the livery a little bit better. But yeah, the bits of red just look like they've been randomly placed. So that's what brings it down a bit. So I'm going to put it at the bottom of B, but I might come back to that. I'm not too sure yet, but we'll go with that for now. Another one that I'm not too sure about is the McLaren. Again, not much change from last year. They've just got a load more black on the engine cover. It's sort of just gone up a little bit more, and the blue is getting less and less, and I think they should just be better off without the blue, to be honest, and just have a orange and black livery. I think that would look quite nice, but the bits of blue let it down for me. I love the Google Chrome wheel covers again. I'm really glad they stuck with that because I really liked it. I think it is better than the Williams and the AlphaTauri, so I'm going to put it in the middle of B. And personally, yeah, I think that would go quite nicely in there. So yeah, a good livery, but again, not much change and a little bit more black. But I just think the blue is getting a little bit randomly placed. Now let's go for Ferrari then. Ferrari, obviously it's going to be red. That was the memes I saw going around once again this year. But yeah, what a car launch, by the way, as well. They absolutely nailed that. They got the car on track. They had an audience. It was just a really nice all-round car launch, and yeah, one of the best I think we've seen ever, if I'm honest. But as for the livery, I think it is quite nice, but it's not as nice as last year for me. I don't like this black they've put on the side, and there's a few other black bits they've just kind of randomly put in there, and it's not really flowing with the car, and that's the problem for a lot of these liveries, to be honest. So for me, I'm going to put it in A. It's a really nice livery still, but like I said, I just don't think it's as good as last year, if I'm honest. But I still like the car, and I just hope it's quick and can beat Red Bull, unless Mercedes is quick as well. But we'll get onto that in a minute. Next up is Haas, obviously one of the first cars to launch. This is tricky as well, because I do like the Haas. I like they've added a bit more black, because last year's livery was a bit bland, and the year before that they had obviously the Russian colours and stuff. But yeah, they've definitely made it a little bit more busy and a lot nicer to look at, I'd say. So for me, do I put it in B or in A? I'm going to put it in A, just simply because they've gone for a different one, and they've made it look a lot different compared to last year's car, where I think as all the others are more or less similar. Apart from Mercedes, this car is absolutely beautiful, and I've seen everyone's reaction on social media as well. Everyone agrees that it's probably one of the best liveries that Mercedes have ever had. It is so goddamn nice, and it's so simplistic, but so what's the word? So wow. It just really pops, and you know that proves that simple is sometimes more. So for me, that is going straight above Alfa Romeo and the top livery of this year. I think that's going to look so nice, especially in the night races like Bahrain and Singapore. I am so glad they've gone back to a black livery, and obviously last time Mercedes went for a black livery, they had a quick car. So fingers crossed, that's the mentality I'm going with. It's probably stupid, but you know, that's what happens. So you got to stick with hope, and hopefully that car is quick and we can have a three-way fight at the top with Mercedes, Ferrari and Red Bull. But yeah, that livery is so nice. I wish they'd gone a little bit more with the green Petronas, but it is what it is. But what I also like about the livery as well is the driver number colours that they've gone with. So George has got this really nice lime green, and then Hamilton stick with the sort of yellowy greeny colour. It looks so goddamn nice, and I saw it out on track at Silverstone. It was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So yeah, there we go, guys. That is my tier list for the 2023 liveries for this year. And like I said, we've definitely gone for a black theme, which is understandable because obviously, you know, it is what it is. You know, teams want lightweight cars and they want to get as much paint as they can off. I think I saw a stat a few years ago where they literally lose if the car's not like clean, they literally gain like 0.2 just from polishing. Like, it's absolutely mental. And obviously that's why the cars are always so nice and clean. But yeah, there we go, guys. That is my tier list. Do you agree with it or do you not agree with it? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Let me know what your favorite one is, what your worst one is, and hope you enjoy the video as well. Make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you are new as well, so you never miss out on any other videos. I am going to be doing my predictions video for this season as well, probably today actually, so that will be up hopefully early next week. So make sure you subscribe and turn on bell notifications as well, so you never miss out on that, guys. But I will see you all in the next one. Take care.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind.